had another interview back in 2012 where you said that you had what you call a DIY work ethic. And now I'm just now seeing, that artist Russ who had that pretty big hit, What They Want.
Yep.
In that song, he had a line where he called himself a DIY pioneer, and that's a hit record.
Yeah.
So, and obviously people have been doing the DIY thing for a while, but do you feel like that's the future now for music?
Oh yeah. I think we're gonna see a lot more of it. You know what I'm saying? I think like just with technology's advancements and you got kids that could be getting studios and they could be 10 with a studio. You know what I'm saying? So there's gonna be a lot of people just coming up and I think just creatively just creating so much art, and with the internet and so many ways to get it out, I just see it getting bigger and bigger, and we're going to see a lot more artists with unique sounds, I think, in the future, hopefully.
So just in general, your whole Keyboard Kid brand was built in non-traditional sorts of ways, and a lot of producers, myself included, back during that same era, a lot of producers are focused on getting placements with big name artists, or they're leasing beats online, and you really focused on sticking with artists and releasing full projects and releasing songs, taking that route. So what made you take that route rather than chasing placements or marketing beats online?
Man, I just honestly just really strongly believed in the art, and I felt like it would like connect more. I always believed in like the word of mouth approach of marketing and the strength of the organic things being very organic and growing, like having their own life of their own. So for me, it was really just about, like when I was coming up and listening to producers and like, some of the guys I idolized, were like Pharrell, Timbaland, Dre, J Dilla, Knife Wonder, Kanye. And to me, all of those guys really had their own unique sounds. So I always wanted to be a producer that could be put in that conversation of having his own unique sound. So, and I always wanted to take the culture forward and push it forward. So for me, I was like, even if my beats are different, I want to find the artists and take time to find the artists that are willing to take that risk and rap on something different. I also felt it was more effective to just make a whole project with somebody, because I feel like, it's like art when it's like painting a picture. So if you just get one song, on a bunch of various artists, I feel like you don't really get the identity of what Keyboard Kid is and where he's coming from as well. So I always wanted to do a whole project or an EP with somebody, just because I feel like it's more effective in the long run of people. Like, even if it's a one-off project, they're like, yo, that was different. It's more effective because that project's going to stand out. It's going to be cohesive.
And you're still self-releasing all those projects, right? You have control over all the masters and everything.
Yep. Still independent, doing everything. Yep.
Right when I started doing DIY stuff as well, it seems like those fan bases, though they're a lot smaller, they're a lot more loyal. They're not the types that aren't going to support your projects. They with the larger, industry type artists, a lot of them, if they don't have cult followings, they got fickle fans.
Yeah.
That's how it strikes me. Do you feel that same way? You have Basedworld behind you, kind of, so that's a pretty loyal fan base.
Oh yeah, man. It's funny you said that too, like with the cult following, because like that's something like me and B talked about from the jump. Like when we wanted Basedworld, he was like, "Yo, we need a cult following," because like I looked up to like NERD, just how like they were like very niche, and Pharrell kind of took that little like rock route, and I thought that was a very niche. Like you either love NERD or you don't like them, you know what I'm saying? So I feel like I always wanted to have that niche core, like even like old like punk bands, to this day, like they got diehard fans, you know what I mean? So I always wanted to have that like cult following, and it's funny because Basedworld, we definitely have that like, that presence now, and I definitely feel that's very key to the success. You got to always have, that core support group that's gonna be checking for you and rooting for you.